After opening the repair order, the next phase of service is job execution. All the opened repair orders are listed in a system and the service foreman or supervisor reviews them. He has 4 steps. One is he edits the jobs, that is he reviews all the jobs recorded. If necessary, he adds them or modifies them. Afterwards, he will requisition all the materials and consumables required for carrying out this job. When for each of the jobs, the required material is mapped. So system displays all the materials required and he selects them. Once you select these materials, a job indent is prepared and it is displayed in the parts counter, so that the parts person can keep these indented parts ready when the technician goes there for collecting the parts for repair. So after editing this, the supervisor or foreman, he will have to allocate the job. We have an excellent facility where dynamic job scheduling can be done. The system displays all the technicians who are available on the shop floor. He selects a technician and he can see what is the availability of the technician through a availability register. So he selects the available slot. There is also a facility to see his primary skill and secondary skill. Then once he selects the person, he can allocate the job or the repair order to that particular technician. The job can be allocated at repair order level or job level or operation level to one or more than one person. So after allocation, now the job has to be executed. Before executing the job, the technician goes to the spare parts counter to get the parts. So once a repair order number is given, the system displays the parts indent. Thus the part salesperson will issue the parts by generating an invoice. Once the invoice is generated, all the parts are issued. The technician carries out the job and he has to indicate to the system when did he start the job and when did he complete the job. That is, the start time and end time for each operation has to be indicated to the system. Here the system shows the simplest entry through a terminal, but this also can be accomplished by a mechanized process where you can use a swap card, or you can use a barcode reader, or it can be accomplished using a touch screen. So depending upon the technology and the mechanism available in the workshop, so the job completion and job start process can be indicated to the system. During job processing, for some reason, if any operation is to be put on hold, there is a facility to put the operation on hold so that he can take up any other job. While putting it on hold, a reason can be given and the hold can be released later on. Once the job execution entry is done, all the jobs are completed and the foreman can send the vehicle for testing, QC testing. The tester will review all the jobs and then give his test report. He will satisfy that all the customer complaints are addressed and all the jobs are carried out. There is no job which is pending, and then he will give his test report. Then we go to job closing. Once the QC test is okay, then it comes back to the foreman for closing the repair order. Repair order closing is technical closing of all the jobs, plus at the time of closing, the supervisor or the foreman has to indicate to the system what is chargeable to the customer. For example, if there is any free service or repeat job or warranty benefit given for any repair, that should be not chargeable to the customer. These things are indicated to the system by the foreman so that they are not charged during invoicing. So with this, the repair order is closed. Once the repair order is closed, it is sent to the front office for the service advisor to generate the invoice. So in the invoicing process, once the RO is closed, the service advisor now can invoice the repair order. By giving the repair order number, the invoicing process sucks in all the transactions like advance paid, the labor, the parts, consumables, etc., and displays the invoice details as displayed in the screen. then the parts and consumables, labor, parts discount applicable or any taxes applicable is all applied, and the net payable is calculated and displayed. So once you confirm, the invoice is generated and printed. So the invoice is kept ready for the customer when he comes for delivery of his vehicle. So when the customer comes for taking the vehicle delivery, a gate pass is printed with the invoice reference. This is required for letting the vehicle out of the service premises. And it also indicates to the system that the vehicle is out, the repair is complete, so that no job or anything can be booked on that particular repair order. We have a service dashboard where variable flavored statistics are displayed. For example, what is the inflow on a particular date and time, then the model wise inflow, work in process, model wise work in process, section wise work in process, delivery scheduled and deliveries effected, etc. can be seen. This is just a display of the capabilities. And there are also alerts, like there are any deliveries which are delayed, the ROs which are put on hold, and the ROs which are waiting on test for testing, QC test failed cases. All these things can be seen. This is a useful information for the management for monitoring the progress and taking stock of the situation. There is also a general purpose inquiry which is used mostly by all the service staff, starting from the service advisor to the service manager. Here the status of appointment, a repair order, invoice, gate pass, estimate, contract, work order, anything can be seen by giving either the branch, the location, the number, or from date to date. If you give the from date to date, it displays all the invoices, for example, for the repair orders for the particular date. You can select them and drill down to see the detailed screen. This completes service operation.